hunting. Nagdala ko og young people, unang grupo ako gidala og Baguio. Youth Camp 1980. In fact, ikaduhan na itong grupo. Gusto, ikaduhan na itong grupo. Kaya ang unang grupo, 1979. Pagka 1980, Brother Chris Pontillas, Pastor Chris Pontillas, at the end of the youth camp sa Baguio, akong gingan si Chris, naapa man siguro mas maayo kaysa ingon ani lang nga camp. We want something more than just a camp. We were a bit concerned in the Baguio camp. It's not so much now as before, but the Baguio camps, there was only really one camp once upon a time. Baguio camp, Rayuna, basta gani. Camp sa mga Bible Baptist, ang una-una yun, Baguio camp. Usa ka concern namo was, ano man nga, ito ang kasabukiran Baguio, gagaw, gahayos. Ito na. I mean, it was like, pabungkahay ang mga babae dito, gawon o high heels. Gawon, high heels, sa kabukiran sa Baguio. Kaya dayon ang hapon, basketball, volleyball, mag-ending yung sinumbagay. Kay kada simbahan man ang basketball. Chris, naapa siguro mas maayo sa Camp 1 Chris. And we planted the seed of Youth Congress. We said, why don't we do something in Cebu that will be more life-changing than just a fashion show? And so we talked about Youth Congress. We came home and talked to Pastor about Youth Congress. 1981, First National Baptist Youth Congress. We had 237 delegates. Ang speaker si Dr. Dixon. The theme was a star program. And that set us going. That set us going. 1991.
Skip man.
First ASBA, Baptist Youth Congress. First Asia Pacific Baptist Youth Congress. Because we felt like it should not just be national, but it should be Asia Pacific.
Next year, university.
And we started looking across our borders and began to think of Asia Pacific Baptist Youth Congress. Diha sa Asia Pacific Baptist Youth Congress, di forward ang unang missionary to the foreign field, Pastor Peter Ayon, stepped forward at the Asia Pacific Baptist Youth Congress to answer the call for foreign missions. And we thank God for that blessing. 2001, First World Baptist Youth Congress. First World Baptist Youth Congress. Because it cannot just be Asia Pacific. By then, God has blessed our foreign missions program among the Filipino churches. And we thank God for the blessing. In 13 years, since 1996, 14 years, in 14 years, mga kaibigan, ang kasimbahan sa Pilipinas, we have already sent out 88 families and 22 singles into 31 foreign fields. Kung karong simana, magtapok ang 5 ka pamilya, kinaon pa, kay mamauli ra ba ang kadaghanan sunod simana, ayaw pakyasa ang higayon nga maka-fellowship ka. Di ana si Tabanaw, di ana si Montero, di ana silang Mendes, Ugma, mo abot si Lomerho. Ugma mo abot si Lomerho de la Cruz. Wednesday mo abot si John Coronel. 5 ka pamilya, mga kaigsyonan. Ato na nga tanan nga mga young people, mga kaigsyonan. kaigsunan. Who have answered the call to foreign fields. And that's what it's all about. That is what it's all about. At the very beginning, 1978, 1977, when the church called us for full-time ministry with young people, at the very beginning, I really thought it was about the biggest and the fastest growing and the largest and the mostest youth ministry in the world. You know na, ang pinatutunay tungkol sa ministry, ang pinaka-hilmi, pinaka-grabe, pinaka-dato, pinapulos, pina. Then I realized, hindi man ito yung rason na nung ministry. Hindi man panakanay ang ministry. Hindi man panghinigay ang ministry. So we forgot about mostest and fastest and bestest and anangtest. And we said to ourselves, our ministry is designed to raise leaders. Leaders. And we have been in the business of raising leaders to do what God wants them to do. And then years ago we realized it's not just about leaders, it's about missionaries. Because God is for missions. God's heart is for missions. And God's heart is for the world. And so our ministry is about missionaries for the world. That's what Youth Congress has always been for. Youth Congress is not kalingawan para sa young people. Dili. Youth Congress is not para nga naay makita nga uyab ang young people. Okay. Hindi idea dahil mapagod ka para makakita ko uyab. Although tinuon na tungkol sa Youth Congress, si Pastor Willie nakakita ni Mrs. Leonesa. Tinuon na. Doon na pa yung bang mga couples na na-put together tungkol sa Youth Congress. Pero hindi na mo'y rason para Youth Congress. It's about young people giving their lives. It's about young people surrendering their lives. And as we made Youth Congress more focused towards surrender for the Lord's work, by God's grace, igamit ang Youth Congress, isubra na sa tila kapilong sa tudlo sa kamot. Tingali ni abot nag-ibo ang gidaghanon sa mga young people nga di-forward ng Youth Congress para full-time ministry. Daghan nila ni Active Bible School. Minsan ninyo tungkol sa Youth Congress ng Bible School.
Going.
Ginatos, hindi po na ang nasa ministry tungkol sa Youth Congress. Because this is what it's all about. It's not a camp. It's not a sports camp. Sa kaadlaw giimbita ko para og sports camp. Tag-ana og unsay focus sa camp. Sports. Gikan sa alas 7. Hangtod sa alas 11. Hindi ikaw mo alas 11. Time out kay buwali sa si pastor na mahitaw eh. Ipangsingot, ipang-apo, ipang-putas, ipang-kapoy. Undang sa, undang. Ari tata kay marwali yung tas pagtutod. Ako mo na. Ako na. Ito mo wali-wali. Ako mo na yung mga young people. Ako, singot, nampoy, luya, na may mga nasuya, kaya piluti sila.
Oh, no.
Tulungan daw, tinuna, sports camp. Bukag wali, palikot ko, alauna, inijab, luwa na sa luwa. Panihapon, niya wali. Sports camp. Wala tayo sports sa atong Youth Congress. that it's not that. We do not give 4 days for basketball and volleyball. Because Youth Congress is more than that. Well, we have 3.5 months. And we have
Bingi na gabi.
14 weeks. And we have 104 days to get ready. And it begins tonight. Youth Congress officially begins tonight.